5 ways winter cycling is ruining your fitness journey and how to avoid them. First, you wore the wrong gear. Not wearing the right gear would do you harm for a specialty sport like cycling. When you are used to wearing shorts and t-shirts for cycling, it's easy to make the wrong choice in the colder winter months and end up not wearing enough when the temperature starts to drop. If you are not wearing the right clothing to protect your body and maintain a balanced body temperature, your performance on the bike will likely be impaired. Being in a cold condition for an extended period of time could also increase the time you need to recover from your exercises. It is smart to invest in upgrading your winter cycling clothes because winter is a special time to be cycling that requires a little more care and protection. First of all, a fluctuating body temperature will easily cause you to feel unwell or get a cold, which will definitely have a negative impact on your training and long-term fitness. Even just forgetting about winter cycling gloves or cycling shoes will very likely leave you with numb hands or feet. This can have a major impact on you because the nerves ending in your hands and feet are very sensitive, so you will constantly feel distracted on bike. On the opposite, you could also be overdressing and overheating during winter. It's easy to throw on layers to try to keep yourself warm. However, this can also cause overheating, especially because cycling is such an intense sport. Everyone who cycled knows that taking off clothes and storing them is a big pain in the neck. If you can get your gear right the first time, it will be a lot easier to ride. There are two potential problems with overdressing and overheating. First, overheating often leads to increased fluid loss and greater chance of dehydration. The easy way to compensate is to drink enough fluids and electrolyte water. If you become dehydrated, not only will this impair your training result, it will also prolong your recovery from training, which can affect your overall fitness plan. Another downside of overdressing is that unzipping to cool down can lead to chills in your core area very soon. If you work hard at the top of the climb, you'll be sweating. We know the purpose of sweat is to help remove heat, so when you combine that with unzipping and gusts of cold air, you can get cold in no time. Number 2, over-exercising. Ignoring what your body tells you and overexerting yourself is a big no-no for all kinds of sports. These could be even more dangerous during winter months. A lot of cycling enthusiasts try to follow a pro routine without realizing that a lot of professional cyclists have a very rigorous plan. Although professionals spend a smaller percentage of their high-intensity training time during winter training and off-season, they have various indoor training and other plans to help them retain performance. So during winter training, you must adapt your exercise to your body. It is great to challenge yourself, but it is also important to give your body time to recover and grow stronger. Number 3, only doing indoor training. It is tempting to move your training entirely indoors during harsh winter. Training indoors is awesome with all kinds of gears, apps and equipment that can make indoor training just as fun without putting your body through the cold outside. However, limiting your training to indoors can negatively affect your overall training plan. Riding purely indoors, sticking only to a turbo trainer, will not help you in dealing with real-life cycling. Purely indoor training will not prepare you for the various situations you will encounter on the road. Some people are hardcore fans of indoor training and are happy to cycle indoors for 5 hours or more. However, the most people cycling indoors can get boring very easy. It is a lot easier to miss your long-duration training with only indoor cycling. Finally, spending time outdoors is not only good for your physical health, but also for your mental health. Number 4, neglecting strength building exercise. This is an area that many cyclists overlook year-round. Strength building training can have huge benefits both in increasing strength and reducing the risk of injury during cycling. In the winter, many people try to increase the amount of cycling they do to get the mileage. However, doing only cycling and ignoring strength training does put you at a disadvantage. Strength building workout has been proven to increase your muscle strength and power and increase your stamina of cycling. For those of you who worry that weight training will bulk you up and make you look thicker, worry not, because unless you are genetically gifted, you are not going to put on muscle very quickly. In other words, if you are only cycling on a machine and neglect strength building, you could be compromising by your potential. Number 5. Taking it too fast. A common mistake made by those moving from end-of-season break into winter training is doing too much too early. This can lead to illness, burnout, or injury. Any of these can have a significant negative impact on your health. When picking up cycling again after a break, it is important to gradually and sustainably increase your training load, both in intensity and duration. It's also worth remembering that winter months have a higher chance of onset for a lot of diseases. If you have kids at school or work in an office, chances are you'll catch a cold or flu during the winter. This may require you to take some time off from training to properly recover from the cold. If you try to train at this time, you will likely be unwell for an even longer time. You need to be careful not to jump right into cycling too soon. Pushing your body till its limits will weaken your immune system and make you more susceptible to diseases. If you would like to know more information or tips on cycling, please follow Gelanu official channel.